No BS Radio, Saturday nights with Cool Chris in the mix. And Michelle on that social, exclusively on The Surge.
You know, I want to cool this beat. Kind of sounds scary. Like the
What's that smell?
I don't know.
Is it a new candle?
I didn't know it was Christmas time already.
Oh my goodness gracious. What's going on, everybody? It's Saturday night. Today is the 24th of July. Can't believe it. As we were saying earlier, where does the time go? But tonight we have Clancy and then we have J-Boy. And these were both Trendfest artists out in Fort Worth when we attended Trendfest 2021. We were very fortunate to meet these individuals. And then, of course, now when we talk to them tonight, you guys will be able to check out their music if you haven't heard it already. What's up to Boogie James?
How'd you know this is Boogie?
Yeah.
You're a fan, right?
Yeah, I'm a fan. What's up to Boogie James? I want to say what's up to Gangster Gabs. What's up, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. What's up just to all the family and friends that are checking us out? What's up to Joel? Joel's out there. He's tuning in, babe.
What's up, Jordy?
So, yeah, I want to say what's up to Grifa and Sarah and all of their family. They're out there kicking it tonight, hanging out by the pool. And I think, hopefully they're not drinking, but I know, like I was saying earlier, it's National Tequila Day. So I hope you guys, if you drink, like they say, drink responsibly and don't drive drunk, right?
Don't drive on or drive under the influence either.
Under the influence, yeah. So I mean, well, they kind of go hand in hand, right?
I think the actual terms is like DWI is driving while intoxicated. And then DUI is driving under the influence. So one is for, I'm assuming, for liquor or alcohol, and the other one is for popping tabs.
They're both they're all for the same thing basically.
So is one worse than the other?
I mean, driving while intoxicated, I guess, is when you've gotten caught, maybe. And then DUI is like maybe you're under the influence of something. I don't know.
It's drinking under the influence.
I wanted to confess to you that today, when I was driving back from Mesquite, I was speeding. And it's the cop that was hiding in the median. He scared me. Like, he got out of the car and it was like in the movies. Like, he had a gun, but it was a speedy radar thingy. So I didn't get a ticket, if that's what you're thinking. I'm a safe, good driver, but it was because they were doing construction, and so I was over, in the lane where I was supposed to be, but then like people were trying to hurry up and like, because people don't pay attention to the fucking arrows that say, the lane is closing, and so people were trying to hurry up and get behind me, and I didn't want someone to hurry up and try to get in front of me, so then I sped up, and then of course that's when I came around the corner, and that's when I saw the police officer, and he was shooting the radar thing. So I don't think I was speeding though. I think maybe I was going between 40 and 50. Okay,
so I guess that's the acceptable limit.
Yes, okay, but that's I don't normally speed. So, but anyway, are you ready to get this show on the road?
Let's do it.
All right.
So we're gonna get Clancy on the phone lines right quick. Make sure you check us out on the TuneIn Radio app. Make sure you check us out on the Audacy Radio app. It used to be radio.com, but now it's Audacy, which is AUDACY. Make sure you check that out also. So either way, you can hear The Surge DFW 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all right?
And these interviews are recorded.
Yes.
So let's make sure that we check those out later on in case you miss what's going on. But yeah, I'm just like, what the heck? Hold on a second. Who else do we need to say what's up to?
I mean, we need to say what's up to everybody.
Yeah, everybody that knows me.
I'm going to say what's up to everybody that knows me.
Yeah, what's up to all those haters out there?
What's up to all my haters?
Yeah, what's up? Okay, hold on a second.
That's how people used to say it. That's why it's kind of
yeah, that's why we're kind of mocking like what they say. Hold on a second.
No. Also, check out the YouTube channel.
Yes, check out the YouTube channel. Hello? Hold on.
It's like putting a microphone on the fax machine.
Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. You know what? I would love to be able to fly ourselves to a place where we can meet the artists, so that way we could do the interview in person as opposed to like over the phone. But it being that I'm afraid to fly, maybe that's not it. Would we drive everywhere? Is that the?
Yeah, we'd have to drive everywhere.
Yeah,
I
don't know about that, but yeah, I'd like to I just thought about that. You know, maybe we could do that maybe later on in the future. Oh, we may get her.
Yay.
Hey, Clancy, how are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Good. Can you hear us okay?
Yes.
Yay.
I got you on my speaker.
Yay. So how are you, honey?
I'm good. I just moved into a new apartment, so kind of chaotic, but...
Oh, wow. So, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Is this something that you were hoping for? Did it come at the right time? Because, you know, it's all about the timing.
Yeah, it is. It was just kind of messy getting out in 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
I didn't think we were moving that suddenly, so it was a bit of a push, but I really love the new place, and it's closer to a really nice area, so it's all good things.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, moving and you know, taking a step up in, you know, the right direction, of course, is always a good thing. So
it is.
Yes,
change is good.
Yes, for sure. So let everybody know. Let's just tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Yeah. My name is Clancy. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Canada originally, but moved to Dallas and started music in high school. And I make pop rock music, and I'm a songwriter. I'm signed to Viacom downtown publishing house, and yeah,
that is
good
wonderful.
Times. I live in Los Angeles too now.
Yes. So the last time, and actually we saw you, we didn't get time to, you know, to chat or really do anything, but we saw you in Fort Worth, and you have performed at Trend Fest. So tell us, babe, how is that performing? Was that like your first time performing like in front of a large group? Because I know, you know, this past couple of weeks you've been busy with, you know, performances. So how was Trend Fest?
Yeah, no, see, that was my first time being on that big of a stage, I'd say. I've been performing since I was young, so crowds and audiences are no stranger to me, but that was the first time that I was doing that for my pop rock project, which was awesome. The response was incredible, you know, going out after and just meeting everybody from Fort Worth, your daughter, everybody. It was so awesome.
Yes.
Really cool.
She's definitely a fan. She's hanging out. Want to kick a shout out to one of her best friends, Hannah. They're listening to the show, and so yes, happy birthday. Yes too. So
I love them.
Yeah,
They're the best.
yeah. She was just. I mean, everybody. You know what, Clancy? Whenever we were at the booth, you know. I mean, so we heard so many people talking about you, and then, you know, J-Boy, we have him doing an interview after you, and but
yes.
I mean, all of the artists were just great, you know, and shout out to Blake and to Zane, and, you know, all the you know, Trend Fest artists and stuff like that. But I mean, you must have put on like quite a show, because I mean, there was just a lot of people, and of course, like I said, you know, our daughter, but I mean, like, they just absolutely, like, they were just talking about you and your performance. And we didn't get to see it, but I mean, how is it knowing that you have like that impact on people whenever you're performing?
Oh, it's awesome. It's my number one thing I strive for is to create a relationship with crowds, and I think that's kind of it really helped so much that it was Trend Fest, and it was all of the really awesome artists, because they're all my friends, they're all my homies. J-Boy, it's his birthday, so like he's one of the. I just talked to him today. It's awesome being able to perform in front of people that already like you, and then, you know, they got the crowd so hyped because they're in the front just dancing, and then everyone else kind of in the whole crowd was paying more of attention because it's kind of an energy that was put there by the trend artists. So it's incredible to know that I make a little bit of an impact, and I get to do it alongside some really cool friends who are also just insane. So thank you.
It was pretty crazy because I don't know who was after you, but there was so many people coming from the stage. I was like, "What, is the concert over or something?" After you performed, so it was like, yeah, it was crazy.
I think they maybe had like I don't know like what the time difference between like each set, but I mean, it's just to know. I mean, it was hot, right? And it was hot, and then we were expecting rain, and so the crowds are just kind of like in and out, but it was definitely I think we didn't even get to hear you sing, so I mean, yeah, and those places are so loud, when you go to a concert and stuff like that too. So I think just the energy for the day, just because, we've had a long, this past year, with COVID and all of the concerts, that were canceled and all of these things. So I think like the hypeness, if we can use that word, like just for them just to have an outdoor concert again. But then when you've got all the performers, but I mean whenever you performed, it was just like one of those things. And like I said, we didn't even get to hear you, but I think the energy probably that you gave everyone during your performance, I think like that just kind of like what did they say, Chris, like up the ante, just because everybody was already having a good time. So
you made the rest of the artists crunk and ready to go.
Yes. So yeah.
Oh, that's so cool to hear. Thank you. Yeah. It was definitely it was probably my favorite performance I've ever done. I didn't even get to see anybody after me because I was swamped with meeting everybody that wanted to take a picture, wanted to talk, and it was just such a cool experience, especially the fact that it was like my first performance from after COVID. So it blew me away. I completely forgot about what that feeling was like, and then that was like on 10. Like that was the utmost rewarding feeling that you can get from performing, and it was just awesome. So
I wanted to ask so since this was Trend Fest, their first music festival, all of the artists, when you guys were like having rehearsals and stuff, did you like form a bond, like the whole group, you know what I mean? Because we kind of, so I've known them for 2 years now, or I guess an artist are really becoming a thing in this last year was when they started the management, and that I've just been on board with Blake and Zane, working with them for 3 years now, 2 years maybe. And so they brought on all these artists, and I was kind of I knew of them, and going out and seeing their the Ampersand live open mics and stuff, we already had kind of established a connection, but we all went and took a trip to go see the stage together. And that was like a huge bonding moment. We were all like, wow, this is going to be really cool. Yeah.
And that kind of set in for us, and we all kind of had a nice big group huddle and did it, and it was awesome.
Yeah, so
now we're all just the best of friends, so it's really cool.
I mean, that's cool. So we've had of course, we had Megan Elaine, J-Boy will be tonight. We've had, Morning Buzz. We had Jova, It's Ernie, we're going to have him, I think at the beginning of September, or actually, I don't know, because, man, the calendar, we've just been busy, and it's just been a good thing, just because artists, have messaged and just, there's just been this great, wonderful thing, and I mean, just to hear the music during the day, the station, just to listen to the station and to hear the music playing. And then like, you'll hear, like we talk about this all the time, but just to hear someone, that like everybody knows. And then to hear like, someone, and we do say our artists just because they've been featured on our station, but
totally.
Yeah. And so like, just to hear one of our artists, the songs play, and stuff like that too. I mean, it's crazy just because, when Jova was here last week, we were talking about how, no matter what genre the music is, no matter what, language the music, is in, it's just kind of, we all kind of just have something in common, and if everybody could kind of just like, stop and just listen to what each artist has to offer, like, I mean, and we're so busy listening to like, and we say, mainstream or whatever's popular, but me and Chris had like this in-depth conversation, you know, the other day, just because you know, this week has kind of been, you know, eventful, you know, with the station and, you know, just the page itself. But we were talking about you know, just like the mainstream, you know, having you know, people like that we listen to, you know, like it's just like Chris says, you know, it's just shoved down our throat, you know, all the time.
Yeah.
And so I mean, it's just kind of, it's crazy because we listen to them over and over and over again, and then like we hear something new and we're like, man, like who is that?
Right. Yeah, and it's funny because everyone will support you when it's popular to support you, but it's hard to find like a support system that isn't about the following, it's about the cloud, isn't about hearing what they've heard over and over again. And that's what I love about you guys, is because you're highlighting those types of artists that, you know, if you take a second and listen to what they have to say and what their lyrics are saying, what their everything, it's a real artist there, and it's no different than the big names. The only difference is they have money behind them, like big money, label money, you know. So it's just it's really cool to be connected with you guys and know that it's a genuine relationship, because there's, you know, living here in LA, there's just so many ungenuine, and that whole clout chasing train is huge. So it's cool to hear that. It's really cool. Thank you guys for having me and making me a part of that.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
I imagine, you know, being an artist, it's pretty tough, because it's not, you know, it's bad when it goes away from it being about the music, and then it just turns into it being about business, you know. And
right.
You know, everyone that is a quote unquote successful artist, you know, they started out from humble beginnings, and I guess you'd have to be there to understand, you know, what they're going through, and to be you know, like a super celebrity and everything like that. But you know, we just hope that anyone that we able to work with just kind of keep a little bit of humbleness, you know. Be a millionaire, obviously, but you know,
right.
Yeah, try to keep a little bit of humbleness, because you know, keep the good genuine music coming out. So that's what we like to hear.
Right.
I think,
Totally.
one of the things that I told you, you know, about, and I don't know if you remember, because it's been a while since we had, you know, gotten you scheduled, but our daughter said, you know, that you were just one of the sweetest and, you know, people. And she was like, man, I really, really hope, you know, and they're still young, you know, and I mean, it's just one of those things that, you know, it sucks, just because, you know, we were talking about, you know, how like celebrities, you know, they live their lives, and I mean, to you, Clancy, you are a celebrity, you know, and it's just, you know, it's one of those things. And I think a lot of people, like, there was a post I saw on Facebook that asked, you know, like what celebrity passed away that like hit you the hardest. And so a lot of people are, you know, giving their their answers of like Robin Williams, or, you know, I saw a lot of the Robin Williams and like the, you know, Paul Walker, you know, celebrities, you know, that
Right.
that everybody remembers something about, you know, when that celebrity passed away. And then of course, you know, you have the people that were like, you know, our law enforcement officers are, you know, celebrities that we care about, or the ones that we don't hear about, or, you know, like, you know, our military. And so no matter what you think, no matter what anybody says, you know, you are hot shit to somebody. You know, your music is fucking, you know, hot shit to somebody. So when I say celebrity, I'm like, you know, obviously Chris and I aren't singers. I mean, I sing sometimes, and I'm pretty sure
I can sing in the
he sings
shower.
too. Yeah, we all sing in the shower, you know, but I just think, you know, like to somebody, you know, like someone's looking up to you, you know. And so that was one of the things that our daughter said. She was like, you know, I just hope that she's just as cool as she is, like she seemed to be. And I think that's one of the things that we talked about was, you know, people like some of them come up so fast, and some of them have a long road before they reach their celebrity status, and
Totally.
And then they forget who the fuck they are, you know, or who helped them. And it's not, and it's the ones that help that I guess there's some that just want to be talked about all the time, you know, and we see people, you know, we see these, you know, directors and promoters and producers and everybody that they all want to be up in the pictures, you know, and they want to be like, you know, this is their documentation. And so sometimes it comes across like you're not sure who is there for the artist and who's there to say like, hey, I was there, you know what I mean? And so it's just crazy, just because it's like,
it is, it's mind-boggling to me about how many people are in the music industry and how many people are trying to.
Oh, yeah.
To, you know, you judge your own success in this, I think, industry, and so many people just judge their success based off of others, and in reality, you're so right. There's at least 4 people that are super fans. You know, if you have 100 followers,
yes,
that just keeps increasing as you go. And so it's hard to not judge your success based off of others.
Yeah.
But it is a really good industry to know that you have listeners, because people love music no matter what. Yeah, your daughters are a prime example of me getting to feel like that. Me getting to feel like, okay, I'm doing something. You know, at Trendfest, after I got off stage, a woman came up to me and she said, you know, I just love Avril Lavigne. I love 2000s, like, emo, power music, Hayley Williams. She was like, and her daughter was standing there too. She was a bit of an older woman, and she was talking about how much she loved that music. And she's like, you brought me back to that. And I have to tell you that music saved my life.
Oh, wow.
I wasn't in a good place for a long time, and that music saved my life. Avril Lavigne saved my life. And when I look at you, it reminds me of that. And she started to cry. And I think about that every time I get down on myself about what I'm doing. And I just remember that woman, and how if I keep pushing, there'll be more like her. And if I, you know, and that music never used to be, this is kind of, I don't know if this is selfish, but I never really made music for other people. A lot of artists say that they make music for other people.
Yeah.
I never did. I just liked to make music, and it worked out. I was 17 when I dropped out of high school and was making money from songwriting and moved to London, England. You know, it was for me. But as I started releasing it, and these people like that come out of the woodworks, it has totally changed, and it's become all about the people for me, and become about establishing those connections and having that stage presence. And I just can't wait for the future, because it's only more to come.
Yeah, I don't think that that's selfish at all. I think you have to like what you do. You have to love what you do before other people can like it and love it. So,
totally.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. So, this first song, Chris, which one do we have queued up for her?
Subconscious Suicide.
Yes, Clancy. So tell us, please, about subconscious suicide.
Subconscious Suicide is a pretty dark track. It was about a messy time mentally for me, when I was transitioning out of kind of leaving the nest, leaving my mom, leaving my old friends, leaving my old relationship. And it's, you know, it sounds like it's about a guy or about a person, but really it's about me kind of attacking myself. Because I really went through it when I left home and I was living in an attic in England for a year, writing music. This is one of the songs that I wrote. But yeah, it's a bit, I was doing alternative pop music before I found this whole rock vibe. So this is one of those alternative pop pre-rock Clancy phase.
Nice. Well, you guys, you've heard about subconscious suicide, and right now you're going to hear Subconscious Suicide on the Surge DFW.
You say, baby, how are you? But you don't really mean it, do you? Oh, sweet honey, tell me the truth. Am I just a little too much to chew? I'm not gonna beg for your attention. What the fuck do you mean by discretion? What do you really think we're that much different? What that you create subconscious suicide. You're inside the depths of my mind. I phone up then, they won't let me in. They say I've gone too far over the edge. You talk to me like you've gotta prove that I'm not a part of your little group. Oh, my darling, you think I'm the one? Or do you just like what you've made me become? I'm not gonna beg for your attention. What the fuck do you mean by discretion? What do you really think we're that much different? What that you create subconscious suicide. You're inside the depths of my mind. I won't offend. They won't let me in. They say I've gone too far over the edge. Subconscious suicide. You're inside the depths of my mind. I won't offend. They won't let me in. They say I've gone too far over the edge. Subconscious. Incoming, you've stuck to my radar, but falls apart in my hands like it's meant to. Keep me in the space they've invaded before I fall screaming that I made it. You say, baby, how are you? But you don't really mean it, do you? Suicide, you're inside the depths of my mind. I won't offend. They won't let me in. They say I've gone too far over the edge. Subconscious suicide, you're inside the depths of my mind. I won't offend. They won't let me in. They say I've gone too far over the edge.
Clancy on the Surge, DFW. Subconscious suicide. Man, hold up. You know what? I didn't get a chance to cheat and listen to that one. Holy moly, Clancy. You know what? So Slayer is one of my favorite metal bands, and they have a song called Mandatory Suicide. And now I have Subconscious Suicide.
Yes, you can never go wrong with what is it, metal and all that stuff. Chris is just like, he just turns into another person whenever he hears that music. So
yes,
That's awesome.
yes. So what is going to be like? I mean, can you believe it? Like, we're just almost, we're like headed toward the end of the year. I can't believe it's going to be August. So like, what are your plans, for the end of the year?
I've got pretty much just doing these shows, getting really settled in LA. I've been nomadic for my entire life. So trying to settle down and stay in one place is really key to me developing this project and developing myself as an artist. Because songwriting, that was, you can songwrite from anywhere, especially being signed, and working is pretty remote. But as the artist project, you have to be in one place and create a whole community and start, connecting with booking agents and all that. So that's kind of the goal, is to just get a constant roll of, a residency possibly, and just a constant roll of shows, which is, since things started opening up here, I've done 4 shows since then. My next one is on Tuesday at Hotel Cafe, and it's
Yeah, I've seen that you've been busy. So J-Boy just arrived, and he's listening to you, Clancy. So he's, I don't know. You guys are just, who would have known? We know that Dallas has a lot of talented, artists, but just to go, because we don't go out to Fort Worth, too often. So whenever we had reached out to Trunfest, about being a vendor out there, and then it turned into, the whole station thing. Oh crap.
Yeah, I thought we lost her.
I was wondering what happened, but yeah, we're just glad, Chris, that we went out there, because we got to meet all of them.
Man, there's a lot of talent in North Texas that unfortunately people sleep on, you know. So
yes, Clancy, are you there, baby?
Yeah, so sorry.
Yes. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Just glitched.
No, we were just talking about how, you know, we were fortunate to get to go out there to Fort Worth, you know, and to meet you guys and you know, I mean, get you on the show and stuff, because I mean, there's just so much music that we didn't know about. So
Right.
I mean, now we do, and it's just crazy, because I mean, and please, you know, just tell everybody, you know, your social media accounts, you know, and where they can hear you, and then of course tell them now they'll be able to hear your music on the Surge DFW.
Yes, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. It's been awesome.
So what are all your accounts that you have, your social media accounts, so people can start, you know, following and liking your everything.
Yes, it's just simple. It's this THIS is IS Clancy, CLANCY. This is Clancy. That's everything. Clancy. On Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of that.
Sounds easy enough.
Yes. So yes. What is the second song that we are going to be introducing?
Are we doing Colorblind, right?
Colorblind.
Yes.
I love this one. I've gotten Chris. So when I create the stories, I get to add music, you know, to the stories, and so the more that I've listened to it, I'm just like, I love this one, and so
I already like this song because this I got to listen to this one already, and now Subconscious Suicide.
So Clancy, sometimes, you know, whenever we hear the artist's music, we usually get like the 3 tracks, and so usually I'll have my favorite out of the 3, and so I'm not sure, so I'll have to wait and see what the last one is. But yeah,
Colorblind is my all-time favorite I've written in the last couple of years. I mean, I won't say that for the upcoming things that are the upcoming project is pretty crazy. I've gotten some really, really awesome reviews on it.
That's good.
So, but Colorblind is the first one off this new rock project, and I went through a really, really messy relationship last year, and I came out of it destroyed. It was like the first time I fell in love, really, and came out of it really, really messed up, and had to find myself all over again. And I'm sitting in a park next to my house and writing. I was trying to color. I was trying to color in a coloring book to try and, you know, do some therapy. And I just had this. I couldn't color in the lines because I was crying, and I wasn't there all the way.
Yeah.
Mentally, and I just thought in my head, like, I can't seem to stay in the lines. And I started writing the song in the coloring book. And that was the first time that I felt like myself again, felt powerful. Because the whole hook of it is I'm not coming down. And yeah, so it means a lot to me. It's a big song for me. So thank you.
Is this the?
I can already see the video. For real.
Actually, so I was gonna ask, is that the video that you have where you're in the black cowboy hat, or?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
that I did with the honey.
So I wanted to tell you that the photo that I have for you for the for the post, I just love that picture. It's just it kind of gives like some, like you said, like the the Avril Lavigne, but I was thinking like Madonna, type stuff. So, and so, yeah, that's what I would.
Gwen Stefani, Miss Madonna.
Yes. So, yeah, I love that. I love that too. I love that. So I'm thinking maybe, if you can, maybe we should get this one, and maybe if I don't know if either you or I can send it to you, maybe you can autograph it and then send it back. So that way, yes, we love that. We've got some more artists sending in some more. Merchandise and stuff like that too. But I mean, I absolutely love this photo. So, I hope that you can do that. But let's listen to Colorblind.
Yay.
All right, party people. Saturday night on the Surge DFW, no bullshit radio. The name of this track is Colorblind. And I need you guys to turn this shit really, 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 really loud. It's Clancy on the Surge.
Cold, sold my soul. Tell me when it's supposed to end. I seem to stay in the lines. I guess I've gone colorblind.
That's another oh shit moment, Shell.
I like this one.
For sure.
I like that one, yeah. I think it's pretty cool. I'm torn though. I like the first one too.
Me too.
So what I have to do, Clancy, is I have to listen to them really, really loud. So J-Boy, I've listened to some of your stuff, and so I'm just like, you know what? I have to listen to it really, really loud, see what it sounds like in the car.
Yes.
With the headphones, with the Bluetooth speaker, when I'm washing dishes.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, you just gotta.
That's how I mix it. Every time I come up with a mix, an updated mix, I play it at every speaker possible to try and see what it will sound like at every setting. So
Yeah,
that's right. I would say the car is the best.
Okay. Okay, cool.
That's exactly what us DJs do. Like if we do a mix or something like that, I'll listen to it on the earphones, then I'll listen to it on the laptop, then I'll listen to it, like you said, on a speaker, and then the car, and you're like, nah, man, it's not good. Then you go back and redo it, and
Totally.
That's
yeah,
kind
you
of
hear everything wrong with it and everything right with it. It's the best way to do it.
yes. So go ahead.
No, so Clancy, I was going to ask, whenever you get in your car, what's the first kind of like what do you like to listen to? Who's your go-to?
I'm a big podcast girl, which
Really?
is kind of
Okay.
That's kind of what I make a lot of music, so I guess I
You get tired of music?
I get tired of music, but I'm a big classic rock girl. I like, Janis Joplin, not Amy Winehouse, Fleetwood Mac, the Rolling Stones.
That's
just
nice.
a big plethora of classic rock, and then early 2000s. I'm a big fan of Sleeping with Sirens, A Day to Remember, Falling in Reverse.
That's pretty awesome.
You know,
yeah, we listen
mix.
to everything. So yeah, that's why I just wanted to check to see, because you're not artists. I mean, I don't think artists like automatically kind of pop in their own songs, and they're just like, hey, but I don't know. So
totally.
Yeah,
they definitely influenced me. That whole rock, I like more hair metal is kind of what influenced me the most growing up. And then as I started to make music, songwriting wise, the whole emo scene was really what touched my heart with that, with my songwriting.
That's awesome.
So when you're not doing music and singing, what do you like to do to decompress and have fun?
I like the beach in LA. The beach is really where I'll go if I'm not doing anything that day. And I really like to work out. I'm big on weightlifting, so that's kind of the two things. But pretty much my entire day in life is eaten up with music and songwriting.
So that's just the thing to do.
That's the artistic thing to do.
Yes.
What do you miss? What do you miss about Texas and being in Dallas?
Oh my goodness, everything. I think my biggest thing I miss is the people. I miss the Southern hospitality. I miss the food. I mean, I'm allergic to like most of the food in Texas, the dairy and the Tex-Mex gluten. But I just miss the vibe of Texas. California is super chaotic. Well, not California, but Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Chaotic. So it's every time I go to Texas, it's just a big breath. It feels like home. Even though I'm from Canada, it feels like home.
Yeah.
I lived there for a couple of years, so yeah, I love it. I miss it.
Well, we can't wait for you to let us know when you're in town. It'd be awesome for you to come by, just to kind of, hang for a bit. But
I would love to.
The phone interview is always like the preparation for the live interview, so it's kind of it's kind of a tradition. So I mean, whenever you're in town, you definitely got to come over here, and we'll try to not feed you any gluten food or anything like that. So we don't want to get you sick either, So
yeah, it'd be pretty cool to have you. So
Absolutely.
Clancy, we don't want to take up too much of your time. I know it's a Saturday night, so I don't know what your plans are, but we want to thank you for being on the show and talking to Chris and I, and I mean, we love you here. So anytime that you have new music or anything that you'd like to promote, just send us send it our way, and then videos, of course, just send those to Chris as well, so that way he can add them onto the featured artist with their videos and stuff, so people can go and check out your video Colorblind, because I think you look gorgeous in it. So
thank you.
You're welcome.
I
You're
love
welcome.
y'all.
You're welcome.
I appreciate y'all the most. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, but you
we'll talk soon.
Yes,
Sure.
yes. Take care, okay? And good night.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
You
Bye.
too.
Bye.
All right, party people, that is Clancy on the Surge, DFW. Make sure you check her out on all social media platforms, music platforms. Another rising star, straight from the TX by way of Canada, and now in the big OLA. So we've got some more superstars in the building, so you guys need to sit tight. J-Boy's going to be coming up next on the Surge, DFW. Make sure you check us out on Instagram, the.surge.dfw, and of course on Audacy and the TuneIn radio app. So you guys need to just hang tight. Don't turn off the cast or whatever it is. Don't turn your Bluetooth off, because we got more excitement coming on the Surge, DFW.
You can touch my pen, just don't touch my gun. Don't do that. Little bit sexy. She think I'm Mexican. She like my necklace, talking about.
Oh, who that, Freddie?
Throw it back. Lay on your back. Eat a cat. If you want a rack. Bam.
Bust it wide open, then I tell her bring it back. Bust it wide open, then I tell her bring it back. Bust it wide open, then I tell her bring it back. Bust it wide open, then I tell her bring it back.
He like, what's up, kid? I'm like, what's up, daddy? Tell that boy keep talking, I'm gon' wet them VVS's. I'm like, if I throw it back, know this nigga better catch it. I keep 1942 and bad bitches in my section. They be naked, I'm gon' pop it. I might let you touch it. Just like you be gripping on that Glock, boy, I'ma bust it. If we throwin' ones, that bitch better show me something. Ride that stick up on my feet just like a pro boy. You gon' love it when we fucking, I'm gon'
Bust it wide open, then I tell her bring it back. Bust it wide open, then I tell her bring it back. Bust it wide open, then I tell her bring it back.